Hey everybody, welcome back to In the Kitchen with the Plant Based Nutritionista. I'm in here making a Mediterranean okra stew, and I thought, why not invite people into this space? So this is okra. Yes, it's purple and green that I got from the Narrowway farm in Henry County. It's run by Russell and his wife. And let me tell y'all something. Look at this okra. I have never seen okra like this before. Never, right? So this is like freshly picked. I picked it up about 2 weeks ago, right? So this is certified naturally grown, which is what you say when you can't say organic. Let me tell y'all something. I just had it in the fridge. It has not shriveled. The turgor is still there. I mean, it's throwing down, right? Because I just really needed to wait until I had a minute or two to actually make something that I hadn't made before that I wanted to eat. So I am making basically an okra stew, and I know okra is one of them things that people kind of love or hate, but you know, I've tried it roasted, I've tried it steamed, and now we're getting ready to make it into like a stew. So I have some Stop and Chop here. You can't see it. I'll bring this over. You can see a red onion and some garlic. And Stop and Chop because all the powerhouses of the phytonutrients in these things really become more potent if you wait just 3 to 5 minutes, up to 10, after you chop it, and then you dry saute it or whatever you're going to do with it. So if you want the best bang for your nutritional buck when it comes to garlic and onions, you want to consider chop and stop. So remember that. All right, so I'm going to get over here to the stove where I'm getting ready to saute some onions and garlic for a few minutes. And then I'm going to add some crushed tomatoes and let's see, some really cool spices, some newer ones that I love. They're not necessarily new, but new to my home because I haven't bought this blend yet. But so I have some Ethiopian spices I'm going to try with this, as well as some traditional ones like coriander and allspice and things like that. But I want to do more of like a Ethiopian Flare tonight. So that's what I want to do. And I just need quiet time. I've spent most of the day talking or in meetings or at the hair salon, getting myself kind of prepared for the week to come. And I'm just tired of talking. And I need to woosah. So when I come in the kitchen, it's my quiet time. Nothing playing in the background, no extra person in the room. And this is where I just kind of listen to God and just let myself settle down. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to show you a little bit of what I'm doing over there and then the final product. I hope this inspires you to try new fruits and vegetables in your home that you haven't previously. I also hope it inspires you to cook more at home. It really, I promise you guys, unless you're doing something pretty elaborate, most meals take between 30 and 45 minutes to prepare. That's the amount of time the average person, myself included on some days, spend either scouring the web, looking through Uber Eats, or trying to figure out what you want to eat, then driving to the location to pick it up, driving it back home, or waiting to be seated at a restaurant. You get where I'm going with this, right? So I don't think it's a matter of time as much as we say for most people. For some people it is. Literally it is. But for some of us, it just kind of boils down to if we want to do it or not, right? Let's just be honest with ourselves. So I didn't necessarily want to do this tonight, but you know what? I said, why not? You just get it done. Make this stew. You'll have it ready. You'll have another option to swap out. I have cabbage for the week. I have some cabbage. I have beets. I have a roasted sweet potato. So I have different vegetable options that I swap in and out so that I'm not eating the same thing every single day, already prepared for, it was for this week. So I'll probably finish it up this weekend. And the okra stew will be my addition to the weekend, and I'll probably finish that off Monday or Tuesday. Again, pairing it with different things, creating that diversity in the gut, which helps me to thrive from the inside out. So I want to invite you on this journey. Remember, I'm here to inspire you to take your health back one meal at a time by eating more plants. If you have not yet registered for my back to school nutrition class, I am targeting parents, but children, young adults, college students, you are welcome as well. The food items that we are going to be making and I'm going to be showing you how to make is for all appetites. So one myth I will be dispelling is that children need something different to eat. Children are just mini adults, right? We are raising little adults. So this idea that they need a separate menu, they need something different to eat, no, not necessarily. I'm trained them to eat food that is nutrition, that will serve them well from the inside out, that will keep them energetic and alert and focused and balanced and emotionally stable and calm. Come out this Friday, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You must register by Wednesday if you'd like to be included. So I want to see you there, and stay tuned for some of the pictures and video I'll show you of this Mediterranean okra stew that I'm curating for the first time with a little inspiration from a recipe I found online. Take care.
Alright guys, so I'm hoping this voiceover helps. This is new to me, doing this with Cape Cut, but here we go. Spices that I added to my stew, my okra stew. You see me combining it. I'm also going to add some berberry. That's my Ethiopian touch to it. And you're going to see me add some lime. Then I take a break and make a smoothie and get back to finalizing the stew. So I end up simmering it for about 35-40 minutes, which was absolutely perfect for the stew. So I spent a few minutes combining everything. Once I add the tomatoes in, I don't add the liquid from the can because I want to monitor how much volume is in there, because then I'm adding water. But here we go. Turn that baby up, bring it to a boil, and let it simmer. I did add some heirloom tomatoes. Once it got to a boil, I turned it down, set the timer, and got ready to make a smoothie.
I am almost done with the okra Mediterranean stew with a little Ethiopian Flare, but I'm still feeling a little not fully decompressed. So I have some pineapple here. I just grated some ginger. I'm cutting up some carrots, and I'm going to make myself kind of a Jamaican drink, if you will, but just using the ginger because it helps, you know, with relaxation. So that's what I'm doing: pineapple, carrot, and ginger.
So here I am, just loading everything into my Ninja. I try to speed up the motion so you can see that I'm basically blending it, and water is the solution that I use. Yes, I'm putting in earplugs because I can't tolerate window noise. It's too much for me. And a sip of water because Harry throws it in the kitchen. She's been working. So here we go. I go ahead and treat myself to a slice of pineapple after I add it in. And then I use the blending time essentially to clean up. So it's really, really good. You can see my reaction here. All right, so now I taste. I realize it's delicious. It can use some more pineapple. And I remember I have frozen pineapple in the freezer. So I grab that, finish off that bag, go ahead and mix it up one more time. I think I added a little bit more water, and voila, it is perfect.
Y'all, I just tasted this Mediterranean eggplant stew I made. Oh, it's hitting nice. Let me tell you, it's something about this simmer and these heirloom tomatoes I put on top. Let me show you. Check this out. I mean, oh my gosh, the flavors are hitting so good. And the secret ingredient for this is lime juice. Let me tell y'all, I just made a pineapple, carrot, ginger drink, and I am not straining it. If you order this at a Jamaican restaurant or a restaurant that specializes in the drink of the day, they're going to strain out the fiber, which you need to keep from going into overdrive with all of the sugars left behind. They also put agave in their drinks just to give it a sweet factor, but let me tell you, the natural sweetness of carrots and pineapple and, well, ginger's not sweet. it's just what I needed to help me fully decompress tonight. I was feeling like I hadn't calmed down yet from all the talking, all the meetings today, back to back, and just needed a break, you know? So I did this, and my mom called in between, so I always take her calls. So helped her out with something she was doing. But anyway, I'm getting ready to show you a picture of the final product.
So here we go. This is I'm gonna call it Mediterranean. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a fun name at some point. But anyway, here's the okra stew with beet leaves. Here is I'll call it Jamaican drink that I made. Ginger, pineapple, and carrot, and water. That's it. And it tastes amazing.
So thanks for hanging in there with me with this recipe. I let it simmer for, instead of 20 minutes, I let it simmer for about 35 minutes. But, whoo, come on, Jesus. My. Got a little kick to it. I actually added beet leaves to this. The beet stalks. So if you buy the full beet bunch, the leaves are edible. You can use it as a salad. You can make a soup or stew with it. You can do a lot. So don't throw that out. Same thing with carrot tops. Believe it or not, they're bitter, but you can do some things with carrot tops too, like making a nice pesto with some other leafy greens like the beet leaves and things like that. But this okra Mediterranean, I gotta give it some sort of name. Whew, come on, Jesus. It's so good. It's hot. But my. This is hitting like there's a natural sweetness in this that is just making me happy. This is probably the fresh lime I squeezed in here. Half a lime. Man, this is some good okra stew, something. I could have put this over rice, but nah, this is perfect without it. My. It's delicious. Absolutely delicious. So I probably need to make this recipe available for y'all to try at home. And this, honey, just that sip calmed me down. I am fully decompressed. Come on, woo! I don't have it on my phone stand. I got it on the water bottle. Okay. Anyway, blooper reel. Come on, Jesus. He was coming. And I got my little non-filtered infused drink. I don't even know what to call that either. But, My. You should cut the stems off the okra, but I was just curious to see how long it would take to cook them down so I could actually eat it. Right? 35 minutes isn't enough if I'm gonna eat the stem. So, just grab whatever fiber I can out of it and put that aside, and I will give that back to the earth. But this, I'm gonna stir this up because the fiber and the water are separating. That's all I use was water. There's natural water in carrots, but not enough for the volume I wanted. Oh my goodness, it's so good. This is perfect together. Okay, I'm gonna stop teasing y'all, but I hope you signed up for my masterclass in nutrition on Friday. We gonna have some fun. I'm gonna show you how to make some things right over your lunch break. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack. I'm gonna have some really good options. So hope you can join me. I'm really here to just inspire you to take your health back, to encourage you and let you know that you can do it. And just like I have friends and colleagues filling my cup with encouragement and affirmation and inspiration, I want to extend the same to you all. So join me this Friday at noon for my very first masterclass that is free to the public. I cannot say they will always be free, but I really want to do this for back to school. I really want our children to thrive from the inside out. So at the very least, this particular format for our children, as it relates to back to school this year, will be free. Amen, somebody. All right, I'm here to inspire you to take your health back one meal at a time by eating more plants. The link is in my bio. Please register by Wednesday. Come on, y'all. Don't leave me out here hanging. We do have registrations coming in, but I want y'all to come on out. But let me tell you something. I'm a firm believer. Whoever shows up is supposed to be there. And I'm going to bring it if it's just me. Come on, somebody. So I just really want to lean into this space and really support everyone to know and knowing that you own your own health. And quiet as it's kept, you have everything at your disposal. So I'm just here to help you wake up, if you will, to get inspiration, to rev your engines, to recharge your engines, whatever it takes for you to own your health and your health outcomes. Have a great day.
Plants help us make